I've had to become really good at gauging my levels of stress, and I'd like to think that I'm good at gauging them. Need some work around actually
doing something about
putting
it.
some strategies in place
Normally the way,
at the time. However, I know what some of the early signs are, and I also know that if I'm not listening, at some point my body will start to scream at me. So I might, get an injury. For instance, my back might start to hurt, or I might become unwell, because my body is usually the thing that makes me stop and listen. So other things I can kind of brush aside.
There's a thing called the feather brick truck principle, where sort of like if something's going on, you're so busy in life, you're on the wrong path, or then the universe will give you a reminder, like like a metaphorical feather, like something you'll kick your toe, you'll misplace your keys, or something minor will happen, just to see if you take notice. If you still keep going in the same path, not looking after yourself, then it gets a bit more serious, like a metaphorical brick sort of thing. Like you may have a minor car accident, you may have injure yourself more seriously or something, just to make you take a step back. If then you're not listening, the universe just goes bam and just shuts you down. And look, if you're not going to stop, they'll stop you right in your tracks, and that makes that person take a step. It could be a diagnosis, it could be a medical condition, it could be a marriage breakdown, it could be a financial loss, whatever it is, the universe will make you stop in your tracks to reassess your life. And that's how it is. And like
that's the proverbial COVID.
Yeah, it is pretty much the universe. It is the universe just saying, okay, it's combined. Everyone's not listening. We're going to shut the whole world down. But there's always a positive and a negative. If you listen to your body, if you can aware of the signs that you're not coping and you do something about it, like self-love is so important. I need to go to the beach when I'm not in the right headspace, to go and ground, put my feet in the water, go for a walk on the sand, things like that. I just need to take time out because I know that I'm not coping. I need to take back. I've processed my stuff in the past, but I'm human. I'm busy all the time, but we still all need to be aware of the fact that we need to take that time out.
Yeah, I think even just recently, you talk about the feather, the brick, and the truck. Was that it? Right. Okay. So I can think just in general, just an everyday thing. Woke up, I was feeling all right, went to the kitchen. Something happened. I think I might have spilled some water or something not major. I was like, it's a little frustrating. I had to mop it up. Then I opened the fridge to get an egg out.
You dropped the egg.
I dropped the egg. And then I started to notice my level of frustration. And I thought, this is going to get much worse.
If I don't stop my train of thought right now.
If I don't kind of just take a breath, clean up the mess, and then just give myself 5 minutes, because I wasn't aware of it, but I was unraveling in some way. So I don't know if I had a thought process going on, whether I was concerned about something, but I could see, because I've had to become quite aware. I don't always notice it. It might become an egg and then something else is something else. But I remember really specifically thinking, Naomi, just stop, just for a moment, just give yourself 5 minutes, sit down and breathe. And it made all the difference. Yeah.
Bad moments, bad start of the day tend to get worse because people focus on the bad stuff that happens. So if you can take that time and go, okay, good, I need to sit down and just relax, take 5 minutes, do some breathing exercises, whatever it is, because it doesn't have to get going. But if you're going to go, great, here we go again. You just project in that energy out the universe, and then you just attract more bad stuff. So if you can acknowledge it in that moment, you acknowledge it, take the time out. Okay, it's just a bad moment. Okay, good. Let's focus on something else, and then you're okay.
Yeah. So I think, and that's a really simple thing. It wasn't a big deal.
But it could have got worse. It
could have potentially been a little car accident or something after that, or it could have been anything. But more than even trying to project on what that would look like, it didn't feel good. I could notice my levels of frustration rising, and I don't like to feel like that. So that was the thing for me that made me stop. And it only took 5 minutes. And I probably didn't feel like I had 5 minutes because I was probably in a bit of a rush.
Sometimes you just have to. You got to listen to your body. Your body is the indicator, the barometer of how we're feeling. You need to listen to it. If not, it's just going to get worse. It's going to just increase, and you don't want the consequences. So
there's a lot to be said about lots of different spiritual practices and other mental health practices where it's highly recommended that you do something grounding in the morning. So whether it's meditation, whatever that is, watching the sunrise, yoga, playing with your puppy,
gratitude,
all those kind of things, and take it or leave it, whatever you choose to do. But there's something to be said about starting your day like that.
It's really important because how you start the day is obviously going to going to show how the rest of the day is going to be. By doing those things all about being present in the moment. When you're being present in the moment through yoga, meditation, whatever it is, you're not worrying about the past, you're not worrying about the future, you're just being present in that moment, which gives you that chance just to realign and start the day. Because like especially like doing things like gratitude, like you can't be negative and positive at the same time. So it's important to get those rituals, those things you can do on a daily basis that just start your day off on the right foot.
Yeah.
If you're feeling negative, it's because you're choosing to focus on things that make you feel negative. Simple things like focusing on things that make you feel happy, being grateful, making a list of things. It's just taking that time out to spend time in nature, just time with you, being present, moving your body around too. If you're feeling negative, you're probably not moving your body very much either. So it's important that you actually move around, change your state. That'll change your energy as well.